Row 3 then, it probably won't surprise you to know that we're going to be doing 6 chain again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. And guess where we're going now? Absolutely right, same thing again. So you're pretty much there already. 1, 2, 3, with all the techniques that you need for corner to corner crochet. I'm not joking, it's pretty much it. So it's lovely, isn't it? 1 and 2, but let's do some more because you know you want to keep going until you get it. And 3. Okay, so we've made our, can you see? There's our little pair of trousers again. And we're going to do exactly the same thing again, which is flip the left part, which brings our hook, if we hold our hook horizontally, it brings our hook up to the place where we're going to be working next. So I'm going to slip stitch into that corner now. And if we hold it like that, you can see, can't you, that it's now, we've got our our vertical stitches here, horizontal, vertical. So they're alternating their directions, which is very, very clever and very, very pleasing. Right, so off we go, same again. 3 chain to bring our hook up to the right height for trebles, and 3 treble. So each of our little bricks are made in the same way, okay, by working the 3 chain and the 3 treble into that space at the edge of the block. Okay, now this time we've got something a little bit different because we've got somewhere we can carry on. We've got another block here and we can carry on with that. We haven't got to make any more at the moment or turn or do anything. We can carry on. And you can see again, if I just hold my hook horizontally, you can work out where our next slip stitch is going to be. And our slip stitch is going to go into there. And then 3 chain again, because we've got to build another brick or add another brick to the stack or whatever, and the 3 treble. So nothing different. We're always building, the building blocks are always made in exactly the same way with the 3 chain and then the 3 treble. And I like that very much. Now, this is the end of row 3, and it really, that is it. That is how you're going to keep building upwards and outwards. We're going to do our 6 chain again and make our next little flag or trouser leg or whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to do one more block up here, which will then mean we get another block out here, so we'll be 4 across and 4 up, and that's what this little fella is. This is the end of round 4. I want to get us there because then I want to talk about how we're going to get those eyelet rows on. But yeah, we're really at that stage already. Isn't that amazing? We're really at that stage. So I'm going to get to the end of row 4 and we will have a chat at that point. Right, I'm at the beginning of round 5 now, and round 5 is exciting because we've got a gap or a chain space or a hole, or I don't know what to call it. We've got one of them happening anyway, so I want to show you how to make them because then you're fully equipped really with most of what you need. So we're going to start by making 2 blocks in the normal way. So I'm starting with my 6 chain, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, and I'm missing the first 2 chain and I'm making 3 treble. 1 and 2 and 3. Okay, still got my little pair of trousers. Going to do the normal thing, which is flip that up, make my slip stitch into the corner. 1, 2 and 3. Chain and 3 treble. 1 and 2 and 3. Okay, now it gets a little bit different, only a little bit. Don't panic, nothing massive, nothing problematic. I'm going to make my slip stitch in the normal way as if I was about to make another building block. But this time, rather than going and making my 3 chain and my 3 treble, I'm going to just put 6 chain in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Okay, and then I'm going to pretend that I've made a building block, done all that thing, and I'm going to put slip stitch in the corner of the next block where I would be working had I made all of those trebles and whatnot. And if I stop there, you can see what's happening and what's formed really easily, can't you? Okay, that's all we need to do to make that gap. Fabulous. So I shall finish row 5 with 2 more building blocks. 1, 2, 3 chain, yarn coming in, stealing the shot. 1 and 2 and 3 treble, and putting a slip stitch in there again. Okay, and I'm now going to make the last the last building block of row 5. And there it is. So if I just stop there, you will see that we've made that gap, and when we work back the other way, and I'm going to show you how to do that, that will just kind of cement that little gap into place, and that will form part of our pattern. So if I move on to row 6 and show you how to deal with that particular 6 chain situation, you'll be all set. I'm working along row 6 now, and I've just made the first 2, as you can see, the first 2 building blocks. I've got one more to do before I hit this gap here, so let's do that and then see what's what. So in the normal way, 3 chain and 3 treble. Okay, and if I, oops, just let my hook fall horizontally, you can see there's absolutely not a single thing to worry about, because all I'm going to do is actually make a slip stitch right through the centre of that big gap. That's all I'm going to do, and I'm going to do my 3 chain and my 3 treble in exactly the same way, and it is dead easy. There's nothing to hold you back on that at all. I think you'd have worked that out yourselves, because goodness only knows if I can do it. I know you can do it. Whoops, I've just hit the camera. And then I've finished putting that block in there. And again, if I hold my hook like that, you'll see, off we go again in the normal way. 1, 2, 3. It's totally addictive. I can't even stop now. I will warn you that you are going to be working through this going, yeah, immediately, and planning your next 5 blankets like it, because it's so relaxing. This, like I said at the beginning, will be the thing that you're doing watching the telly. It's lovely, and it took a satisfyingly long time to do. I am slow, I admit, but it did take a satisfyingly long time to make that centre point. So I hope you enjoy that part as much as I did. Right, there we go, look. That's the end there of row 6. So we've made our regular building blocks and cemented that lovely little decorative gap into place there. Okay, end of row 6.